we're overlooking a nice horse field. We've got some set up in front of us at like 25 yards. Right here. 25 yards is what I set my pin at for this stand. Behind us we have a good field full of fruit trees, like apple trees and some berry trees. This is mostly just an observation sit. I don't expect anything to come through tonight. It's good to be out here. There's two small dogs at like 50 yards. They're kind of feeding down. If they come underneath the stand, I'll take a shot. The wind keeps switching. It's swirling for a minute. It's going from him to me now. That first group of does ran away. Okay, so it's currently like 6:20 on Sunday morning. We're driving all the way to Stetson today, and hopefully we're gonna meet Bill there. He's got a skidder in the property right now, and we're gonna till up a little bit of the dirt on the right hand side of one of the roads if we can find a good tree for a tree stand. Till up a little dirt. I'm gonna throw down some seed and try and overseed a plot. Try and get it so that it gets a little bit of grass up before the first frost. We only have a couple, I don't know, 2 weeks probably. So that's the plan for today. Get back and we'll have left. We have a stand down there, and we're gonna leave the ladder stand top that we have in the back there in Stetson tonight. And then when we go down the next time for like early archery or something, we'll just go down like an hour early and set up the other stand too. Well, now you can just barely hear me over the skidder back there, but this is what it is. We made a food plot today here at Bill's land. This is where I shot my deer. Actually, down there is where I shot my deer freshman year. So I've got like an hour and a half, 2 hours to do as much of a food plot as I can. I'm gonna rake this out flat, get all the rocks out of here, get all the big sticks out that I can, and try and level out the tire marks. I'm gonna move this beech tree, and then that's where we're gonna put the stand up there. Yeah, so I'm gonna just throw it on a time lapse and let it roll. So I raked it out kind of minimally. Kinds of seed today. Got Primo's Hunting Spread and Sprout, Fast Start Food Plot seed. I got it for $9 at Martin. And then I've got Food Plot C Throw and Grow. It's just minimal, 5 pounds and 6 pounds, quarter acre too. So this is going to be major overseeding, but that's what we're going for here because we're starting late. I am by no means doing this because I know this is what to do. simply what I heard online and what I've read. So we're gonna go over it with the throw and grow first. The ladder for the stand is currently in a storage unit. So I've got a trail camera right here on this tree. You see it right there. And then I'm gonna put a Magnum scrape dripper down at this end. Try and hang it up pretty high and then have a licking branch underneath it. I've had good luck with this stuff here. I've got a few big 8-points that come through like the second week in November every year. There's one of them that comes through and I always miss them. So this is why I'm doing it. This is for one of those 8-pointers. Hopefully they turn into a 10 this summer. We'll be back here probably, I don't know, a weekend or two from now. And we'll see how it goes. We're gonna make the most of it though. So we're gonna go drop this scrape in and then head on out of here. Go make some street tacos with the dough we got the other day. And she's ready. Make sure I was actually recording the whole thing. So, Magnum scrapes in the tree, licking branch, kind of a scrape. I have no idea if this is gonna grow. Today is like September 29th. It's a really late plot. I mean, we're in the state of Maine. Plots aren't really normal up here, so we'll see how it does. We'll be back in here in a couple weeks making a stand and potentially sitting it, checking the trail camera. If there's nothing on the camera, we won't sit it until November. There'll definitely be deer in here then. So on the plot at the top end, we're gonna have the stand up in there. And then back here somewhere, I'm gonna walk out right now and try and just cut a little path so that we have a nice quiet way to get in here and try and not spook the deer. So I'm gonna set up the trail camera and we're gonna leave it. Back at the apartment, we got some chefing to do. I've got 2 mangoes, 2 cans of green chilies, a Guinness, a fat tire for myself. Then we got some onions, peppers in a tray, tin foil, and then we got the deer shoulder on the grill. On the first probe in the shoulder, we have 165 internal. And we're gonna slide the shoulder right onto this. And we're gonna crank up the temp to 300. Now we're gonna add the sauce. Okay, so now we have half of the vegetables out. I'm gonna go around and just even them out. Put some on top, some around the edges, so they get nice and roasted. Sauce. This is by no means a recipe. So, try it at your own risk. Gonna do a bottle of Fat Tire and a 16-ounce Guinness. The recipe that I'm kind of going by said a dark lager, so I'm gonna take it a stout. It's at 212 right now, so I'm gonna just throw it on, set the timer for three hours, and we'll check it then.
Did you make that board?
Yep. Ready, chef?
Oh god. Jesus Christ. Look at that.
It was actually pretty good.
It
It had a bunch of carrots and like,
it looked good, yeah. Like,
yeah.
That's probably what I'm gonna do with ours.
yeah.
Here we go.
Thumbnail shot.
Final product. What are we thinking, boys?
Approval. Fire.
Yeah, it's 4.
Oh, but